Welcome guys, my name is Ayush, and in this video I will be talking about best D8G kernels and Franco kernel manager settings for them. I will share my personal opinion and small clips of their performance in bootcamp, also timestamp for different kernel are available in description, so without wasting any time let's start the video. The 3 D8G versions I chose for this video is D8G 3.4 Plus, D8G 4.9 ROG and last is D8G 2.8 over clock build, and I will also explain why you should use Franco Kernel Manager app and explain is it better than DKM app. So let's begin the video with D8G 3.4 Plus. I have used this kernel with many ROMs like Corvus V3, Beast 2.0, with almost every gaming ROM. I have tested this kernel, even though the performance this kernel gives is great, but it is still not my favorite kernel due to its bad bullet registration. That's why I decided to switch from 3.4 Plus to latest D8G 4.9 ROG. Now talking about D8G 4.9 kernel, this kernel comes in three varieties: D8G 4.9 Plus version, dark version and ROG version. First talking about difference between them, the Plus and ROG version, both versions are 99% same, both of them support overclock CPU and GPU, and support Android 9 to Android 12, and updates of these version come regularly. Now the dark version of D8G does not support overclock CPU and GPU and its update does not come regularly, but it is much more stable build. I personally like OG version of D8G. Now talking about D8G ROG 4.9 performance and review, I used this kernel with Beast 2.0 ROM and the CPU throttling scores was 240,000 plus, and talking about in-game performance, I felt zero touch issues and aim assist was also working great. And as you guys can see in this clip, my FPS even with recording in bootcamp was 55 to 60 FPS. As you can see, performance wise it's a great kernel. Last but the best, talking about D8G 2.8 kernel, this kernel actually surprised me with its performance. This kernel by default comes with D8G thermal, so I used same Beast 2.0 ROM plus D8G 2.8 kernel plus D8G thermal. The CPU throttling scores was 235,000 plus, which is an amazing score, and its in-game performance was actually better than 3.4 plus or 4.9 ROG. The touch and aim assist was same as ROG kernel, but the FPS while recording was much more stable, as you can see in this clip, and performance in bootcamp is actually better than 4.9 ROG kernel. And this kernel has some modded version too, like A15 Bionic kernel and D8G Pennywise. Both are modded form D8G 2.8. I personally liked official D8G 2.8 kernel. Lastly, talking about Franco Kernel Manager app and why you should use this. First of all, if you won't use it, then you should not use any other kernel manager app like DKM app or Lorem Kernel Manager app. Franco Kernel Manager can be used with any kernel. You should use it because if you are not premium member of D8G, then you will not be able to use DKM app. So if you not want to become premium member and want to use latest D8G kernels, you should use this app. To use this, first install pure version of D8G kernel. Pure version does not install DKM app by default, so you will use Franco Kernel Manager app after installing pure version of D8G. Open FKM app and apply these settings as shown in video. First go to per app profiles and select these settings. For Wi-Fi select unchanged. For Android battery saver Select unchanged, location select unchanged, for display resolution select unchanged, for pixel density select 440p, for display orientation select auto rotate, and for brightness select unchanged. Now for CPU settings select maximum CPU performance for both little and big clusters, and for CPU governor select performance, don't change anything else. And for GPU select maximum frequency and don't change its governor, if want you can take screenshot of my settings, now save it. After this go to apply and give permission, after this just apply it to BGMI or PUBG and enjoy game. I hope you liked this video, all links are in my Telegram group. If you have any questions, please comment. My next video will be about my top 5 best ROM plus kernel combo, so subscribe to my channel and I will see you in the next video.